Hello, and welcome to FoxxTV Healing and Wisdom Podcast. I am your host, Andrea Foxx, and Rick the Plant is here, right here with me. Today's conversation is real, as always. Not something I mastered, not something I figured out overnight. It's something I'm still learning in this season of my life. We are talking about boundaries without guilt. Have you ever said yes when everything in you was quietly saying no? And then later you felt drained, frustrated, maybe even a little off. I know I have. And that is not the best feeling. It's not a good feeling. For a long time, I believed that being a good person meant being available, being there, showing up, helping, caring. And like I said previously, I wore that proudly because it felt right. It felt, loving. It felt like that's just who I am. But what I didn't realize was I was slowly teaching people that my time, my energy, and my peace was always available. No questions asked. And over time, that kind of giving without any boundaries, it doesn't just wear you out. It starts to pull you away from yourself. And that is where it got real for me. For example, I had a moment recently that made me pause for a second. I have a friend I worked with years and years ago, and I remembered her children when they were just little small babies. Now one of them is getting married in, I think it is May, the end of May, and she texted me and said, "Why don't you come to the wedding?" And without even thinking, I said, "Oh my, yes, I'll be there." But after I said it, I had to sit with that. Because if I'm being honest, I don't really know her daughter as an adult. I don't know who she's marrying, and I haven't really stayed connected with her mother like that over the years. So I had to ask myself, why did I say yes so quickly? Why didn't I just say, let me think about it and get back to you? Why did I feel I had to respond right then with a yes? And that's when I had to be honest with myself. It wasn't really about her. It was about me. It was about me learning how to slow down, to check in with myself first, and to realize that not every invitation is something I have to say yes to. And that's where boundaries really begin. Not in big moments, but in those small, everyday decisions where you choose to pause instead of automatically saying yes. And let's talk about that part, the guilt, because nobody really prepares you for that. When you start setting boundaries, it doesn't always feel empowering right away. It feels uncomfortable. You question yourself. You replay what you said. You wonder if you came off wrong, if you hurt someone, if you should have just said yes like you always do. And sometimes people don't understand it because they're used to the version of you that always made it work. that always showed up, that always said yes. But here's what I'm learning. Setting a boundary is not rejection. It is clarity. It is saying, I respect myself enough to protect my peace. And that doesn't make you selfish. It just makes you aware. And this has honestly been one of the hardest parts of my journey. And it's because I care so deeply. I love deeply. I show up. I just love. But I'm learning that I can still be all of that and have limits. I can still love people and not be available for everything and for everybody. I can still be kind and say no. And something shifted for me when I realized this. Every time I say yes to something that drains me, I'm saying no to something that actually matters. My peace, my time, my growth. And I had to ask myself, is that really what I want? So now I'm learning to pause before I respond, before I commit to anything, before I automatically say yes. Just pause and ask myself, does this align with where I am right now? And if it doesn't, I'm learning to be okay with that. It's okay. Because the truth is, the people who truly respect you will learn your boundaries. And the ones who don't benefited from you not having any. Amen. Amen. That is a word for me and a word for you today that touched me very deeply. So, if you're in this season, like myself, where you're learning how to choose yourself, how to protect your peace, how to set boundaries without carrying guilt, just know you're not doing something wrong. You're actually growing. And yeah, it might feel a little uncomfortable right now, but growth usually does in the beginning. All right, now, me and Rick the Plant are going to sit with that for a minute. And if this spoke to you, share it with someone who might need it. Or just take a moment for yourself today. And I'll see you the next time. Peace and blessings.